Alright folks, it's time for another fragrance review. Today we're going to be reviewing Lapidus Pour Homme. I've had this for a while and I just realized that I never reviewed it. The legendary Lapidus Pour Homme. This is a very difficult fragrance to describe. And to me, I want to put it in layman's terms, it smells like an 80s men's locker room in a bottle. So back in the 80s, people used to use these aerosol deodorants. You just sprayed under your armpits and used to go, and it was really convenient actually. And they had all different brands. They had like Right Guard and Brute and all kinds of other stuff. And that smell would get in the air in the locker room. And then you mix that along with like sweat and like leather sneakers and like a steamy sauna smell and soap and all kinds of powders like baby powder, talcum powder, athlete's foot powder, and man funk, ball sweat, testosterone, and urinal cakes and industrial floor cleaner. And if you take all those elements and you mix them together, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat and then the blood, sweat, and tears, and if you mixed all those elements up, which smells like an 80s locker room with the leather sneakers, and if you mixed all those things up and you added like a good healthy dose of honey to sweeten it up, you would get Lapidus. You know, a funky but also fresh, because it also has like a deodorant kind of freshness to it. Most people say this is a cool weather scent. I think if you control the sprays, you could actually wear this pretty much any time of year. Just in the warm weather, you got to go really light with the sprayer, maybe just one spray in the warm weather. And then you could go up to like 3 or 4 sprays in the cold weather. But yeah, this stuff, you know, I've been actually reaching for it quite a bit this winter, and I enjoy it. The way it opens up, you know, you got that 80s gym locker room really hardcore in the beginning, but as it starts opening up, it gets more powdery. So it gets more barbershop-like as it opens up. And I say like the sweet spot, like when it smells the best on me, is around like maybe an hour or 2 into the wearing, when it opens up really good, and the dry down is really nice in a weird sense. So they took all those elements and they blended it all together, and what they got is a very well blended, really pleasing and very wearable cologne. A lot of people make it sound like this is not wearable. I would say this is very wearable. That's basically it. It performs very good. It's not nuclear. I would say you get about 78 hours out of it, but I do have the latest formulation, so maybe that has something to do with it. This has been around since the 80s, so I'm sure it's been reformulated quite a few times. An 80s men's gym locker with a healthy dose of honey to sweeten it up. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and I will smell you guys later.